A winter storm warning is now in effect across the inland northwest. The KREM 2 snowstorm team is here to bring you the latest updates as flurries continue to turn into snow blanketing the region.
KREM 2's Morgan Trow is live on Spokane South Hill tonight with updates on road conditions there. And our Amanda Rowley will bring us the latest from North Idaho tonight. She is in Coeur d'Alene. Good evening and thank you for joining us for KREM 2 News First at 4. I'm Mark Hanrahan.
Welcome everyone. I'm Regina On. Tom and Whitney are off this afternoon. Well, up to 8 inches of snow is expected around the Spokane area and up to 1 foot for Coeur d'Alene.
Let's get right to meteorologist Michelle Boss, who is tracking this winter storm. And Michelle, I live on the South Hill. My goodness, it has not stopped all day long.
It is crazy. I measured 6 inches at my house out in Green Acres. I'm at about 2,300 feet. We're still waiting on the official totals at the Spokane airport, but the National Weather Service in Spokane reported 8 inches at their office so far. So yeah, we could still see those accumulations continue to pile up. You might wonder, is this the heaviest snowstorm of this season? Well, yeah, it definitely will be. As we take a look back in October when we had another heavy snowstorm, the snow total there was 7.5 inches. That was over 2 days, 6.9 inches on the 23rd, and then another half an inch or so on the 24th. So we're certainly going to beat that with this particular storm system. Satellite and radar shows the snow is just not letting up. Remember, we were talking about that concern of some rain mixing in. You can see that just to our southwest, but that warm air just did not make it into Spokane and may not make it up here this evening. So we are seeing temperatures in the middle and upper 30s in places like Pomeroy down towards Walla Walla, but in Spokane and the surrounding area, it has just stayed cold enough that we have had just plain snow. So winter weather advisories in the shaded purple areas and winter storm warnings in the pink shaded areas will continue through tonight and early tomorrow morning as we continue to see some snowfall. 33 degrees at Spokane Airport. I think we've been as warm as 34, so much wetter snow this afternoon than it was this morning. 29 in Deer Park, 34 in Ritzville, and temperatures in the upper 30s right now in Lewiston. Here's a look at the next 3 days taking us into the new year. We'll see a chance of some rain mixing in tonight with that snow. Otherwise, look for lows right around freezing. Some morning snow tomorrow and then a chance of rain and snow for the afternoon. 36 should be drying out for New Year's Eve night, and then New Year's Day mostly dry, but rain and snow coming back for Friday evening and Friday night. Mild 38 degrees, and on Saturday we'll see highs near 40 and just plain old rain in those lower elevations.
Looking forward to 40 degrees, I guess, Michelle. Thank you. And as snow continues to fall all across the inland northwest at this hour, I want to check in with road conditions on the South Hill.
So with that, let's get to our Morgan Trow, who is joining us now from the lower South Hill. So Morgan, how is it looking out there?
Mark, Regina, I'm at the bottom of the South Hill by I-90, where the roads are pretty clear and well plowed. Something that I noticed as I was coming down, though, was that the South Hill was much icier than the hill itself, or even the bottom of the hill, which makes sense considering the plows typically go to the problem areas first. So it's good that they decided to do that to prevent cars from colliding and sliding into each other. But we're going to be checking out more areas of Spokane, and we'll update you in the newscast at 5 p.m. Back to you guys in studio. Morgan Trow, KREM 2 News.
Okay, Morgan, thank you. Well, you are now looking at a live look at road conditions on I-90. Right now, authorities are reporting crashes and slide-offs around the inland northwest. Heavy snowfall is continuing to impact road conditions. So here's a look again at I-90 road conditions in Post Falls from earlier this afternoon. Washington State Patrol authorities say they've responded to crashes since 5 this morning. Most because people are just driving way too fast, they say. So remember just to take your time, limit travel, and of course give space to other drivers out there.
Always good advice right there. Well, we continue our team coverage now in North Idaho, where even more snow is expected to fall than right here. In fact, the National Weather Service predicting places like Sandpoint and Coeur d'Alene could get as much as a foot of snow. KREM 2's Amanda Rowley is live in Coeur d'Alene tonight. And Amanda, how are things looking over there?
Good evening, Mark. Yeah, things are looking pretty chilly out here. Taking a look, we're right here on the Government Way overpass overlooking I-90 this evening. Traffic is fairly mild at this hour, and the roads actually seem pretty good. They're just bare and wet. Now, Idaho State Police have reported very few crashes throughout the day today. At about 2:30, though, today, they did report several spin-out semi-trucks on Highway 95 at Micah Grade, but those roads have now been cleared. Now, we also drove through downtown Coeur d'Alene today and through Government Way this afternoon. Take a look at this time-lapse video. roads have been cleared up a bit from the time that video was taken. A lot of slush, and it is still pretty slick on those roads. Now, drivers are still encouraged while you're in town to give each other space and take it slow, because even when we were driving through, it got a little bit slick when you're making those turns as well. Coming back out live here from the overpass on I-90, the snowfall took a dip. It started to lighten up a little bit this afternoon, but it's starting to pick back up again as we hang out here this evening. So we have seen some Idaho transportation crews plowing the roads, but really, like we're seeing here, it's just wet and bare. So it looks like for now, if you're heading back home, making your commute, traffic and the roads look pretty clear. Reporting from Coeur d'Alene, Amanda Rowley, KREM 2 News.
Let's hope they stay that way, Amanda. Thank you very much. And new this afternoon, due to the winter storm, the winter market at the Pavilion is canceled today. Event organizers say they'll keep vendors, staff, and visitors safe as snow continues to blanket the region. The market will continue in the new year, though. Today's event is rescheduled to be on Wednesday, February 3rd.
And as the snowstorm is hitting our region, thank you to our viewers for sending in these great photos. Here at KREM, we love to share how you're taking in the snow. And is that a donkey or a horse?
It looks like a donkey, kind of giving you the side eye right there,
Very
Regina.
cute. Well, keep sending us your pictures using the Near Me section on the KREM 2 mobile app.
In the meantime, the KREM 2 Snow Storm Tracker 2 team is tracking the latest updates. Stay up to speed by heading to KREM.com or download the KREM 2 app. That way you never miss an update. Or just simply text the word SNOW to 509-448-2000 and we'll send those updates directly to your phone.
It really does look beautiful out there, though, with all the snow
Yeah,
falling.
no kidding.
All right, now to our other top stories at this hour. Statewide restrictions due to COVID-19 have been extended once again, this time until the 11th of January.
The restriction was set to expire on the 4th. The governor made that announcement this morning, and here's what you need to know about the next round of rules. An updated plan is being developed by state leaders. They hope to provide a pathway for businesses and workers impacted by this order to reopen safely. The plan is set to be released the first full week of January, which of course is next week.
And the extension for restrictions is of concern once again to many local restaurants. Coming up on KREM 2 News at 6 tonight, we talk with Mark Starr of David's Pizza along with the Spokane Hospitality Coalition to discuss the challenges they'll be facing ahead. Now to our vaccine coverage. Washington State has begun coronavirus vaccinations for some people, prison workers, and inmates.
That's according to the Washington Department of Corrections. Vaccinations are underway now at Airway Heights Corrections Center. Since November 30th, that facility has reported more than 1,400 cases. Department staff working at Coyote Ridge Corrections Center in Connell, Washington, are also receiving vaccines. The vaccine is being distributed in the Sage East unit, which includes 40 geriatric inmates and inmates with chronic health needs.
And across state line now, staff and residents at a Coeur d'Alene Assisted Living Center received their COVID-19 vaccine this morning, but all but 6 residents at the Renaissance Assisted Living Center will receive their vaccines today. We captured the moment when the first staff and resident got vaccinated.
Having the ability to protect them is amazing. It's everything we do every single day, even without COVID-19.
I don't want to get sick. And I don't want my husband to get sick either.
And how are you feeling?
I'm feeling fine. Yeah.
There you go. She is feeling fine. Well, for staff, the vaccinations were optional. Okay, so ahead tonight, we have your other top stories at this hour.
Including updates on the stimulus checks. Treasury Secretary Stephen Mnuchin says $600, those relief payments are on their way to your account. We'll have the latest from Washington, D.C.
Plus, it is a messy commute home tonight as snow continues to fall all across our region.
That much to see out. That's not enough to have full visibility around your car, make lane changes, and drive safely.
Well, some words of wisdom from Trooper Thorson of the Washington State Patrol. He tweeted out this video saying, defrost or scrape all your windows in your car before driving, not just a 4-inch square box in front of your face. We'll be right back after